come with a remedy. Pure energy, twist up the flavor. That's chemistry, come with a energy. Come with a energy. Come with a energy, energy. Come with a energy, with a energy. Switch up like bounce. Reckless behavior, I change the flavor. Bounce.
Hello, Gem Precious.
Hi, Tasha MP4.
How are we feeling today?
Feeling good, man. How are you?
Yes, I'm very happy to be at AKIN Takeover G-Shock. Let's go with a talented producer such as yourself.
Cheers.
If you wouldn't mind giving us a little intro about that last tune.
What could that last tune be, Tasha?
I'm not sure, but it sounds like it's like switching up the flavour.
Switching up the flavour halfway through. It is actually our new track. So, me, Gem Precious, her Tasha MP4, our new track, Switch Up the Flavour.
Yes, the name was in debate for a very long time because it has some other options if you listen to it. But yeah, you can listen to that and then figure out. When's it coming out?
So that's coming out on Friday the 29th of August.
Yes, classic of Friday. We love that. Yeah.
Love a Friday drop.
Yeah.
We just thought we'd go with the flow. We didn't want to do anything crazy.
Yeah,
Tuesday
exactly.
drop.
Honestly, it'd be too much to handle.
Yeah, innit?
It's kind of like, it's a great tune. I love it. Speed garage into dubstep.
I love it.
Yeah, what kind of genres are you going into nowadays? Because you were on the house side, and now you're moving to the dark side. What would you say?
Do you know what's really interesting? I think the more I do production, the more I get into it.
Yeah.
I feel like it's just changing and finding myself. And I think I started off just producing kind of what I thought producers made, which was like house, which sounds really dumb.
That's
but
so
basically,
funny.
I feel like now I'm getting more into my groove. I didn't really understand how to produce like garage or breaks or like drum and bass or dubstep. But I think now that I understand it, I think because
there's more freedom to make things, isn't there?
Yeah. And also to blend the genres a bit more.
Oh yeah.
So I feel like I'm in that kind of, I've come to the dark side.
Yes.
So although I still obviously love house, I love tech house, I love melodic house, I love stutter house, I love all types of house. But yeah, at the moment focusing on some garagey stuff. I've got a few collabs that I'm sort of in the works. I'm excited about. Yeah.
Oh my god, very exciting, really.
But obviously at the moment, not yet.
Okay.
But at the moment, we just want to focus on this, I think.
Yes.
We've got this coming out, so
2 weeks.
switch up
1.5 weeks. Very soon.
1.5 weeks.
Switch up the flavour.
Woo,
yes.
yeah.
Coming out very soon. Obviously today's Women's Day. Today is Women's Day at AKIN.
Yeah, AKIN Women's Day.
Yes,
It's
AKIN Women's Day today.
Yeah.
Honorary should be in the calendar.
Which
Sorry. I remember you just saying a second ago, you have a little bit of a story you want to tell about you in some circles recently, if you want to go into that.
Yeah, I went to an event the other day. It's really interesting. It was kind of it was called Meet Your Creative Match.
Oh.
And it was basically artists, singers, songwriters, producers, and basically everybody. It was kind of like a speed dating thing.
Oh, nice. Okay.
But basically to meet your kind of creative partner.
Yeah.
Or partners, but obviously lots of options.
I love that.
And I have to say, it was a great event. It was absolutely incredible. It was run by Cube. Shout out Cube.
Yeah,
really,
love Cube.
a really amazing event. But I found it interesting because we had a wristband on and it would be artist, DJ, producer.
Yeah.
But everyone was still going up to people and going, oh, what do you do? Who are you? Because that's kind of like the icebreaker, isn't it? It's like, hey, I'm Jem. What do you do?
It'd be so weird to go up to someone and be like, I see your wristband.
I see you're a green or a span. But yeah, no, basically people were coming up to me and they sort of said, oh, hey, you know, what do you do? And I was like, oh, I'm a producer, DJ, probably DJ producer because I've been DJ for longer, but I've been producing for about 3-4 years. And they were like, really? Really? Like, not in a rude way, but just in a kind of like, oh, I didn't, they weren't expecting
so
it.
real.
I think they thought I was a singer because people were going, oh, I thought you were like an artist or a singer, and I was like, yeah, no one needs to hear that. But no, I have actually tried to put myself on tracks. But
you do sing on your own tracks.
I do sing. I do.
She's a man of. I said man. She's a woman of many talents.
On Women's Day.
God, I can't believe myself. I'll just see myself out.
That's the blooper reel right there.
My fault.
That's brilliant.
But it's just interesting. So I think the perception of women in music is an interesting one.
Yes.
You know, because obviously there's the whole thing of people not thinking women make their own music a lot of the time.
Oh my God,
obviously we've spent so much time in the studio, like refining and tweaking like stupid things.
Oh yeah.
You're just like, let me just move that, let me just add that side chain or filter that, or I'm just gonna mix
100%.
this down and add this bass. And then basically people were like, oh, you don't produce.
You don't
a man
produce
made that. And me and Tasha were like, the sweat
Girl,
that literally
please.
goes into our track. So many hours.
That's so true. You do get assumptions that like you don't make your own tracks when it's true.
Yeah.
But there are so many men not making their own tracks.
Yeah, that's something for another day.
Honestly. I mean, you've been in the industry for a very long time, fam. So, you know,
It's been a while.
I'm sure you have a lot of stories and a lot of interesting takes when it comes to like being a woman in the industry. I know we've talked about it a lot, especially like the online side of things. Because you were posting a lot on social media, but I've noticed you've stopped recently.
Yeah, had a bit of an experience where basically I had this like TikTok that I put up, and it started to go sort of, I like to say sort of mini viral because it wasn't like millions, but it was getting tens of thousands of views.
Yeah.
And it was rolling, and basically it was me doing like a 4-deck mix with some like acapellas and some little samples.
I saw this
and
live, it was amazing.
Thank you.
You know, it's real as well.
And I put on it like real DJing is, you know. I think because I might have been wearing my real DJing t-shirt. The stereotype one.
There you go.
So I think I was like, real DJing is this. I didn't really think about it.
Well, yeah.
Woke up the next morning to like hundreds of hate comments.
I remember that. I saw the comments. I was looking through like, have you not got a life, mate? Do you know what I mean? 'Cause what were they saying?
Exclusively from men.
Yeah,
Which
100%.
makes me really sad because all the men that I know in the industry are crazy supportive.
Yeah.
They are mad supportive. Like, you know, literally every man I know, every DJ, every
my
male
God,
DJ
amazing.
in the industry is amazing. So, you know, like shout out LJ, you know.
Absolutely, what a legend, honestly.
But yeah, you know, like I think I was really
But
surprised.
that's why they're not in the industry, isn't it?
Yeah, well, this is the
That's why
thing.
you're not in the industry. That's why you're stuck in your bedroom. Do you know what I mean?
It's
No profile picture.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it literally is that. And what
Yeah.
were they even commenting like?
Well,
about vinyl, probably, wasn't
yeah,
it?
so I mean, the problem was it was like all ages, so it was like from like teenagers all the way
Yeah.
up to like, you know, like probably like, you know, people were like getting their
Past
bus
100.
pass or whatever, you know. I don't know, man. You know, like it was that sort of thing, and it was really disappointing because all these people, but they came straight away with like just things like, you know, this is rubbish. Oh, my favourite one, couldn't mix a vodka coke. I was actually shouting. I actually quite like that. I quite enjoyed that. It's
quite
It was a
funny.
quite clever comment,
Well,
but I
it's
was
mean,
like
but it's-
horrible.
it's fair-
but
like,
you know,
funny.
or some people thought that the classic thing where they try and mansplain the decks and they go, oh well, you're obviously not doing that live, or that button isn't on, or I see that you're using the sync. Well, I don't. There's nothing wrong with the sync. I don't use the sync.
Honestly.
But like all these comments.
Actually, when I see comments like that, take
Yeah.
a hike, mate.
And
Honestly.
I saw like a guy friend of mine, DJ, do a very similar mix. Not like the same samples, but a similar type thing. Just like loads of love. Just like, yes, man. Yeah, from
Well, that's
strangers,
it.
same thing. And I feel like all women DJ, like, you know, reels just get like, not exclusively hate from men,
But they do
they
get
get
so
hit hard.
much.
Hit hard.
They
hit
get
hard.
so much. I mean, especially women DJs that have blown up recently. You can say what you want about like whether they're industry plants or whatever. Like, you know, I'm not naming names. I'm just like talking about bigger ones, and they'll just get non-stop hate. But if it's a lad doing the same thing, it's amazing. It's beautiful. It's brilliant.
Always,
know
and
what I
every
mean?
time, yeah.
But why? Why do they do this? We don't know.
I think the thing is, we don't know.
They're intimidated a lot of the time. Yeah, they're insecure. Yeah, because like that's why the lovely men we know in the industry don't act this way because they're not insecure. Yeah, they're secure. They know
Because they're in the
themselves.
industry already. I think it's a lot of people that
That's
aren't
it.
in the industry. Maybe they would want to be, but this is not the right way to go about it. If you shoot
Yeah.
me a DM, and I actually had one guy that actually changed his mind because I spoke to him. Messaged me in a DM about it, you know, to give me more hate. And I sort of explained to him. I sort of said, you know, well, actually, you know, I think he was saying about vinyl. And I said, well,
Oh,
look, you know,
God.
I have done vinyl before, like it's hard. I'm not going to lie. They're not wrong. Vinyl is hard. But I don't claim to be some sort of vinyl, you know, expert.
That's it.
But we chatted and he actually changed his mind and was then like, oh, can I follow you? Can I like be mates? And I'm like, okay, a
Right,
bit
okay.
much.
Yeah.
But like, I think the thing is, I think it's just sometimes they have this knee-jerk reaction to just comment, like post hate, move on, post hate, move on.
Right.
But if actually you take time to get to know them, they take time to get to know you. You can actually change someone's perception, like in quite
It's
a
a
short space of
conversation,
time.
isn't it?
And I
Yeah.
never believe in just writing people off just because they're angry.
Absolutely.
Like there was one commenter, and he'd posted something about. I looked at his profile, and he posted something recently about his uncle had died, R.I.P. uncle or something. And I actually replied to his comment saying, "Hey, listen, I'm really sorry about your uncle. I just seen on your profile."
Fair play
And
to him.
he was like, "Oh, do you know what? I'm really sorry. Like, you know, I feel really bad now. And you know, thank you for saying that."
It's a human connection.
It is that sometimes. It's just people. Everyone's got stuff going on, and
the
I think,
internet,
you know,
yeah.
but at the same time, obviously, you know, we want the internet to be a safe space and a nicer space for women.
Well, that's it.
So
So you're not afraid to post because, yeah, you need to get back to posting, mate.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But I can understand why that put you off a lot.
Yeah. So yeah,
Definitely.
you definitely. But I'm trying to get back on it. So this is obviously a good day to do it.
Well,
So-
yeah, of course. And obviously, getting hate on the internet, but you're getting so much support as well from that as well.
Yeah.
So now, that's the way also getting booked nowadays. Like, it's all about social media now, isn't it? It's lovely. We could talk about that for a while. I was saying earlier in my bit that you put a double standard sometimes, women. Like, men, you'll never get judged for your looks and if you're wearing a push-up bra when you're DJing, but you do as a woman. And you looked at that, and I hate that.
I mean,
Right? So true.
sometimes, guys,
So
it's
true.
just hot, okay? What's a girl supposed to do?
Oh, there's so much to talk about. It's crazy with this kind of stuff. How's your journey in producing been as well? For the last, because I know we talked about at the start, but I know you've got loads of tracks coming out this year, is it?
Yeah. I think what I was doing is I was like kind of like putting a track out, and then I would take a long time to produce the next one and then put another one out. And I realized that actually it's better to like have a dedicated production time, produce like a few in a row and then bash them out, you know.
Yes,
you know,
I like that.
I noticed you were doing that. At one point you had like
Yes.
quite a lot coming out all the time, but I know you're super busy.
It
like,
was by
constantly.
accident that. To be honest, I'm not gonna lie. I have not planned that. It was just on the case of like, I made them. Okay, I need to do something else now. Oh, I have forgot about them. I'll put them out now.
Yeah, music. That's a thing.
Literally, that's so true. No, but I love that.
Yeah.
You're spending a lot of time in the studio recently as well. If you check Jem Precious's Instagram story, constantly in the studio.
Constantly. I
crafting.
think what's happened is I'm low-key obsessed now.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just like on it all the time. I want to be doing it all the time, non-stop. And like I love DJing, but also like just being in the studio. There's something magic about something that you've made, you know, like
Absolutely.
kind of writing these songs and just and now the more I learn, I mean I'm an Ableton user. It doesn't
Yeah.
matter what DAW you use, but like the more you get to know it, the more confident you feel like with DJing. And the more you can play about with it, you can be inventive and you can make better music. And you know, and also I think working with other people I really love because I think you always learn something from each other.
Oh,
Do you know what I mean?
1,000,000%. Oh my god. And you can hear the two different sounds combined, which I really like.
Yeah.
I really like that when you do that, because I would never think to do some of the stuff. Like, you love your pads. She loves ethereal sounding, like trancey gate pads.
Just like to put a little bit in sometimes.
Yeah,
a little
I
bit
never
of
did.
trancey stuff.
And now I have started doing it.
Some stabs and things. I love a stab.
You do?
I love a stab.
Can't say that on radio.
No. Music, a sample, stab, sample, bass, sample. Yeah, I can't undo
So
that.
millennials, crazy. I'm joking. Jem Precious in the mix. Well, I'm sure we'll come back to chat as well.
Cool.
But right now, what are you mixing? What's a Jem Precious set looking like? I'm sure we'll hear it in a second, but give us a little brief.
Hey, there's some garage, there's some rhythms, there's some bass. We'll see.
Yeah.
I wanna, take you on a little journey.
The sound has progressed because when you were on G-Shock last year, you were very house focused.
I know. See,
So
this is the thing.
It's getting. I say progressed. I meant it in the way of literally it's gotten faster.
It's really
that's it. I didn't mean it in any like derogatory
It's
way.
literally
I
like,
literally
just like...
my autistic brain literally just meant it went from 120
See,
to 140.
I just get you. I just knew what you meant straight
exactly.
away. I was like,
Thank you.
It's fine. It's fine. But yeah, you're right. Yeah, the speed's gone up a little bit. I think I've discovered 140, and now it's like I can't stop. Like you go to work in
Literally.
Ableton, you're like, oh, 140, and I'm like, no, stop,
Yeah.
slow it down.
No.
No, never.
Switch up the flavour, Gem.
Switch on the flavour.
Let's go.
All of the girl them we know the butterflies. Make paper now for tell us stop prior. Make paper now for tell us stop prior. Make paper now for tell us stop prior. All of the girl them we know the butterflies. Make paper now for tell us stop prior. Make paper now for tell us stop prior. Make paper now for tell us stop prior. All of the me a beg and buy. Our lunch and them a do the butterfly. Make paper now for tell us stop prior. Make paper now for tell us stop prior. Make paper now for tell us stop prior. All of the girl them we know the butterfly. Make paper now for tell us stop prior. Make paper now for tell us stop prior. Make paper now for tell us stop prior. All of the girl them we know the butterfly. All of the girl them we know the butterfly. All of the girl them we know the butterfly. All of the girl them we know the butterfly. Pepe bada patel me sa praia. Pepe bada patel me sa praia. Pepe bada patel me sa praia. All of the girl them we know the butterfly. Pepe bada patel me sa praia. Pepe bada patel me sa praia. Pepe bada patel me sa praia. All of the watch out, miss me a big damn fire. Our lunch them a do the butterfly.
go. You and I and no one else. I get the feeling that I wanna explode. Baby, you grab my attention, tension, burning fever. Take me to another dimension tonight. Do not apply. I can't stop this feeling, baby. Only you can make me come alive. When we're crashing, there's a passion. Boy, you got my heart on overdrive. I can't stop this feeling, baby. Only you can make me come alive. When we're crashing, there's a passion. Boy, you got my heart on
It's a funky thing right now. Wish there's really on my day to dance floor. It's just gone crazy. We can do to the sound. Let me go on the dance floor, flex my skills. I'm through the ladies, wine and dine to the Gary. Please, pull it, lead it. I don't wanna see you on your seat. Stand up, right up.
Big dirty stinking bad girl, big dirty stinking bass. Drop that big dirty stinking bad girl, big dirty stinking bass. Drop that big dirty stinking bad girl, big dirty stinking bass. Drop that big dirty stinking bad girl, bass. And say get hype in the place. Push your hands up high if you feel it. Push your hands up high if you feel it. Push your hands up high if you feel it. DDJJ, pull it, reel it. You know that you're show wild out. Hands in the air, show wild out. No bad vibes inside, wild out.
It's a funky thing right now.
Hold up your foot and jump. Hold up your foot and jump. Hold up your foot and jump. Raise it like raise the foot and jump. Hold up your foot and jump. Hold up your foot and jump. Hold up your foot and jump.
Now let me see you jump.
If you're stiff boring, came to a party today, stand like four. Bad vibes exhausting, move your body, let the music fill you. It's not hard, it's easy, listen baby, oh yeah, do what I do. Brazy says, hands on hips, Brazy says, shake like this. Brazy says, spin then dip, come up slowly, touch your body. Hands on hips, 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 spin then dip, 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 dip. Shake, 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 shake like this, come up slowly, touch your body.
Why would you leave your house when you already know what I'm about? The beat go boom when the speakers out. If I'm dead, they bring the oons out. The vibes is off if you don't nod your head. The vibes is off, should've left you on red. Lost the vibes, just stay in bed. Me, I still stay here. Take your vibes and go, 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 go. Take your vibes and go, 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 go.
on hips. Brizzy says, shake like this. Brizzy says, spin then dip. Come up slowly, touch your body. Brizzy says, hands on hips. Brizzy says, shake like this. Brizzy says, spin then dip. Come up slowly, touch your body.
I'm just a girl and I won't be the first to be in love with you. Search for the world and the lesson I learned, I'm not over you. Take me back, rewind. Got me spinning in nostalgia, turn me back in time. Take me back in time to when I had the power. Take me back, My name is Pink and I'm really glad to meet you. You're recommended to me by some people. Hey, ooh, is this illegal? Hey, ooh, it feels illegal. I've solved it quite a few times with paranoia. Oh, what's your name? I don't know what I should call you. Hey, ooh, here's 24 ya. Hey, we're getting high around the corner. One after one, now you're sitting on my bed. Then later on, we can talk all night instead. Two into one, while you're sitting on my bed. Then later on, I can feel shame in my head. We'll meet again when my head works like it used to. And maybe next time I'll tell my girl come through. I like the fact that we don't communicate. As long as you don't tell all your best mates. One after one, now you're sitting on my bed. Then later on, we can talk all night instead. Two into one, while you're sitting on my bed. Then later on, I can feel shame in my head. One after one, now you're
afternoon and welcome back to AKIN Presents G-Shock Radio Women's Day. I know Tasha has already introduced Jem Precious, but I would like to reintroduce Jem Precious.
Hi.
Welcome back to AKIN Presents G-Shock Radio. You've been for us twice. I think you came on for us before and you played. Did you play for Tasha's MP4 one as well? There you go. Twice.
Yeah, so third time.
Yes, welcome.
Thank you.
Recently did back-to-back battle as well. Have we talked about that yet?
We have not talked about that yet.
Because that was a fun one.
Our favourite topic.
That's our favourite topic. We love that. Congratulations on winning that.
Thank you.
How was it?
It was incredible. Like, firstly, I've got to say thank you to you for like putting me, basically telling me about it because I hadn't heard about it. And and actually, I have to say, I watched your performance. I thought yours was incredible as well. So I watched a few different ones on YouTube leading up to it. It was amazing.
Thank you.
Incredible.
And then you recently played the Riot Noise pop-up for G-Shock and Riot Noise. How was that?
Yeah. G-Shock.
G-Shock, we're all sponsored now. Welcome
Rocking
to the
the
team.
You can tell we're on board because we've got the watch.
Yeah, and the ring. We have the ring as well. Did you get one of them?
Oh,
I know.
Right, I want that. That's amazing.
See? More marketing
I'm not
budget for
demanding.
me,
That's
please.
sick.
No, they're very cool.
That's cool.
They put it on story one day and I was like, texting Avenida, it was like,
I love a ring, so
there you go. What's the phone? Look, you speak to the man, the man's here. We're loving G-Shock.
Right.
No, how was it? It was pop-up Shoreditchy kind of area, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was it was like a truck rave.
Yeah.
In a car park.
Nice.
It's just everything.
That's what we love.
It's everything I wanted it to be. It was just like, you kind of felt like you were like, back in the day, it was a proper rave, you know? Like, I feel like it's everything that I feel like I probably missed out on, like, like in the kind of original days of DJing.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? When they had like raves all the time, in like the 90s and stuff.
The origins of what we do now.
Yeah, and it just felt like this just incredible like electric atmosphere.
Yeah.
Because everyone was there to have fun. Like people were filming a little bit, but it wasn't that sort of thing where people were just filming with their phones out. People were proper dancing, they were raving, they were going for it.
Yeah. I find the scene in general for me has gone a little bit underground in that way, where people are a little bit tired of the certain clubs where it is just everyone filming and kind of more. Less getting lost in music and more kind of performative enjoying yourself. Is that a fair way to put it?
I think that's really fair. Yeah. Yeah, I found that a lot.
Or sometimes a stinky rave in a car park is what we actually want to do. I don't want to be filmed. I want to enjoy myself thoroughly and dance to music, right?
I think one of the things I've always loved about DJing is like I get to dance and like, I'm not the world's best dancer, but I just really enjoy it.
Yeah.
And it's one of those things where, like I haven't had a good night unless I'm like properly sweaty at the end of it.
That's what you want.
Sweatbox. That's what like setting spray's for. So come on, girls, got to get sweaty, got to actually dance.
I don't know about this.
I mean,
That's why it's Women's Day. You're telling me this stuff. It's like tips for me.
That's why Women's Day. I was like, all the women, they've got to give them the tips.
There we go. On that. Your experience of that is getting booked. Because obviously you get booked plenty now because you're very talented and great, and you've got that experience and you've gone through that. How do you find getting booked yourself in this industry as a woman? Struggles? Because Tash has spoken about how earlier Tash spoke about tokenism and how she finds some brands don't really seem to book her. They kind of just want to fill a slot. That's her feeling on it. I don't know if you've ever experienced that or anything along them lines that you'd like to highlight, or how your experience of that is.
Yeah, but do you know what? I mean, it's weird. It's different for me. I think I've been DJing about 10 years, and I've gone from literally being the only woman on a lineup in a club in like 3 rooms like all night to being like there are more women coming through and getting booked. So even though it is still difficult for us, I do want to shout out all the promoters that are making an effort to book us, and not just for like a tokenistic thing, but actually like lineups curating of like 50% women or more. We're seeing it a little bit more than we were. It could still improve. It could always improve.
Yeah, but you're seeing the progression in the right direction.
Definitely, yeah.
Good, because I don't have an insight to it. And obviously I rely on having these conversations. And I do have these conversations with lots of my female friends in this industry about that. And I do get a mix of like, it gives me opportunities, which I think Tasha was saying in a way. And I do sometimes get people saying they're struggling with it. So it's nice to hear with your more experience in the industry that is you think it's improving, or it's definitely going in the right direction.
I think the struggle is that we are less likely to like maybe be as pushy sometimes as lads. I feel like sometimes, if it's like, bugging someone, I feel like I can't like bug a promoter to play their night, and I kind of sort of almost sit back and wait to be asked, which is not, I think I need to be a bit more proactive. And I've noticed that a lot of guys I DJ with, they're a lot more forceful, and that if they want something, they'll literally go and get it, So literally, I'm like, that's what I need to do more of, and it's no shade on them. It's just, I think that like as women, maybe we're not necessarily that type of person naturally. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like
I've got you. So you'd probably like to see more of an. I think what I spoke to Tash a little bit about was maybe a more active, direct call for women to come and apply for these things. Because that's what I do. We've done that with. We had a Ludo event that we played, and I was actively looking for a female. So I put that out there that I want a female DJ to come and play, to make it easy. And we did get lots of applications off that. And I know there's a difference between. I mean, I see the balance of it. If I put out a normal advert, someone to come and play for us, I see the sort of like ratio of like 9-to-1 almost of men to women who apply for that. So I think you're right. Maybe there is room to be a little bit more forceful or direct, but there probably is a call for promoters to also create that space for
to go out and look for it. I think I've noticed you're really good at that, and also the back-to-back battle was kind of like they're really good at like making sure there's a complete representation, not just of women but across the board.
That's it. Yeah,
diversity. Like so, like there's just you've got. Just and it was so interesting. I think that was the most interesting part of it, because meeting so many different people, but also their genres. It was like 8 different genres. You would never get that on a night out.
No.
You got that at the back-to-back battle, which is really cool.
Yeah, diversity is a big one for me as well. We're obviously South London based, and I've grown up in the South London area, which is like predominantly black area, and like West Indians, and I love having that representation on the lineup myself. And it doesn't feel right to me for playing somewhere like Peckham to have like an all-white male lineup. It's just not. It's not correct, and it's not what I grew up with, and it's not what the area represents. So,
100%.
It's not what I want. I want it to be representative of the area we're in. So we've got like a launch event of Buster Mantis on the 29th of this month, and it's me and JB, and I'm looking for a girl to come and open for the first couple of hours, and that's a predominantly Jamaican food spot, right? So I want someone, and they've got us in, they have us in to do, because they want that slight different take of, I think they do a lot of like black theme music events of like hip hop and soul nights, and they've said they want a different take of that.
Yeah.
And my perception of that is, okay, you want us in, but we will do that in a way that is representative of your venue and your genre. So that is, Jay comes in, and I do want a girl to come in to play like funky house to start us off, because I know what the venue wants, and I know how to try and make that work. So I guess in the same way for you for these events, it's like if you run an event in a club, you want it to be diverse and representative of the area it's in, right?
But that is exactly it, but the fact that you're putting the the kind of research in to find the right people to fit your bill shows that you're not lazy, and you're also true to, like you say, true to the heritage of the area. And you want that to be representative of that event. I love that. Like, I'm all about that.
Yeah, but I think that comes with the passion of actually loving what you do, and not just it's not just about me. It's about AKIN as a company making that work for Buster Mantis, and represent Buster Mantis, and almost putting our flip on what Buster Mantis could be, and bringing our sound into it in a way that merges together, and not turning up and forcing something. So being like, cool, we're going to turn up, we're going to make sure we're representative of a diverse background in the area. We're going to have girls on, I'm going to be on, and we're going to make it fit so that your existing audience that you have is like, this is sick, and it's a good mix of what we like with a new thing that we didn't know we like, and maybe it's a new opening to it, and it's good for them, right?
Yeah.
That's the payoff, is it works for everyone.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. What you've spoken about a little bit, you've obviously got experience, and you've seen that happen over the last 10 years. If you had advice for you 10 years ago, or maybe if you were starting out again now, for a younger you, what would you do differently, or what advice would you have for someone in your position starting out now of how to get themselves from, let's say, bedroom DJ up to where you're at now, where you've worked yourself to?
Such an interesting one, isn't it? Because it is a different landscape now. And when I started as a promoter, and then I became a DJ through promoting my own night, and then I was promoting other nights, and then I became an open format DJ, so I was doing a bit of everything, and then finally I've become an artist, a producer. It's kind of snowballed from there. I suppose I took, maybe for me, looking back on it, I think I took too long finding my kind of artist and producer self, mainly because I was going around the country DJing and having this crazy life of like doing these huge places and, doing festivals, but it was always with a brand, or it was always, as an open format DJ. So it was never really like the Gem Precious experience.
Yeah.
Sounds so bad.
No,
you know
but
what I mean,
I do understand it completely. There's a time where I think when you start out, you get booked to be a DJ.
Yeah.
And then you find your way through that process and become an artist. And I completely understand what you're saying, because if you book me to play an All Bar One, they're not there to hear my productions. Or they're not here. They're there to have a good night, drink, and enjoy themselves. So I have to play for that.
Yeah.
So it is on the same journey, but it's very much like a side quest.
But I think similarly, you don't want to end up like putting yourself in like just one genre.
Yeah.
Like that, for me, my sets, I've always found the most interesting sets are ones that like blend other bits in. I really love like UK rap, grime. I love a bit of dancehall, you know, so I try and incorporate those elements into my set. One of my favourite DJs is like Jotty.
Yeah.
She's just like, she does that, like she's an absolute master at like the open format experience.
She is.
And the curation is just like next level, and that sort of thing.
Yeah, and she solidly talks about the vibe, and I've seen even when she does her events, she will talk about, you know, she will say this event is, we're booking people, like be patient. She'll tell people directly, and I really like that about how she does things. Is she just tells people, you know, you're not necessarily there for me for what you've seen me play online or whatever. This is an event that I've curated, and it's really dope people. So come and enjoy the event, but don't have any expectations. This is not a request night. And she's direct about that, and I love that.
Yeah, and then says, okay, so if you do want to come to this type of night, then maybe this would suit you more. And she's doing this whole curation thing, you know, within the genres. And it shows that I think DJs, we're sort of, at the moment with the whole social media thing, we're told, okay, you need to be like, choose who you are and be that person. And I've always struggled with that. I feel like I've always been like loads of different people because of, same with you probably, because if we started as open format DJs.
I know completely what you mean. Yeah, it's a struggle between, one of the difficult things to do is be playing somewhere and it's maybe not hitting as hard, and decide not to play the really well-known famous track that everyone knows that you know will work, and find a more artistry way to do it. Does that make sense?
Oh my God, 100%.
Yeah.
Like I feel that all the time, because like we know what will get that crowd moving.
Robin
we know
has
how
Show
to
Me
throw
Love.
the
If you're in
bangers.
doubt, it works.
You know what? Yeah, you know the Laid Back Luke. Oh, every time. But yeah, like I feel like just that's exactly it. Like digging a little bit more. It's something I've really enjoyed doing recently. It's like because I'm getting more of my sets just for me. Like I'm doing a festival, One Out Festival. I'm doing that one in September. And that's, you know, an hour for me to be me basically and really dig.
And it's something you earn, I think, that, right?
Yeah.
It's something you earn through hard work to be able to play as yourself.
Yeah, I think this is the problem as well with like the whole online thing. Obviously, what we were talking about, I was talking about with Tasha earlier. And then it's like people coming through just getting booked because they've gone viral or they've had one kind of moment. And it's like, you know, without being that person, it's like, oh, we've been like, you know, crate digging and doing this for a long time. At the same time, it's like we have, you know, maybe, I don't want to say possibly earned it, but also we've fought for it and we've really like decided that this is what we want to do. And, you know, like, not that they haven't.
No, I agree.
It's just,
I think there's a difference between getting people in a room and keeping people in a room.
Yes.
So if you're a big name and you've had like one viral track on TikTok, which is not easy to do, and there's no
oh my
disrespect
God,
to that,
no,
right?
big up to those guys because I can do
you
that.
can sometimes peak a little bit too early with that, where you then get booked for these events and you kind of go to a set and it's a bit flat because they haven't got that background of like work. So they might be really excited at the start, but people come and go, oh, the one track was cool, but the rest of the set was a little bit safe or a little bit flat.
I've seen people struggle in like bigger venues, and actually I really feel for them because sometimes they get picked up by an agency or a management, put in like a huge venue, and then they're like, I don't know what to do, you know, and I've seen it before, and I just feel so bad for them because the thing is, you know, like when you've had the experience of like the smaller venues, you've worked a crowd and, you know, exactly, and that I think that is really important.
It's so important.
Like, you know, and it's just an enjoyable thing to do, I think, you know?
Yeah, you can never tell why, I always find you can never tell why a DJ's good when they're really good. You kind of just feel it.
Yeah.
But you can always tell when a DJ's bad that it's a lack of experience. So sometimes you give a set and they can't really tell you why it was so good.
Yeah, there's no such thing as a bad DJ.
No.
It's just an inexperienced DJ.
Exactly right. Yeah, so you need to get that experience. So yeah, any advice to someone upcoming to summarize?
Oh, oh my God, sorry, I went off on a tangent.
No, we did. That's what I do all the time. And I've got better at bringing us back to it. So
I do that all the time.
No, it's no apologise. That's what we do. Music industry's all over the place. It's ADHD central, right? So yeah, any advice for someone who is in your position now, starting out now, how to kind of navigate?
Go and meet people. I've had people come up to me at clubs. I will always talk to you.
Yeah.
I will always chat to you. Always give you a chance if I can. I'll maybe try and hook you up with a gig, or I'll try and, you know, like I'll at very least take a listen to your stuff. You know, like I'm always going to like be perceptive, and I think a lot of DJs are receptive to that as well.
Yeah.
So literally just go and network, go and talk to people.
Yeah, to get you started. Practice, network.
Yeah.
Nice and easy. Okay. Yeah. Thank you, Jem. It's been a pleasure once again to have you on.
Thank you.
You have got over 10 minutes to play out. So for the last, have you done your social shout out so everyone knows where to catch you?
At Jem Precious DJ.
There you go. Nice and easy. Right. For the remaining 10 minutes, Jem Precious. Up next is Faded Society.
Oh, Got what you need, BDE, ecstasy, no cap, no cap, no cap, no cap. Go! Sweet tea, love it with bass like Thundercat. Need someone like wifey, dripping like icy, hot like fiend fire back. Been around the world twice, see, don't really wanna sightsee. Show me something nice and I'm coming back. No hezzy when it's time, steady on the line, you can see it in my eyes, I'm really like that. So, tell me no lies, open up your eyes, hands to the sky. Uh-oh, why you so fine? If you don't mind, let me press up behind. So, tell me no lies, open up your mind, hands to the sky. Uh-oh, why you so fine? If you don't mind, baby, turn up the vibes. I need you all on the floor, shut the door, no cap. Girl, move your waist, wanna take off your lace, no cap. I need all y'all to report to the dance floor, you, and you especially. We'll go all night, out of sight, dynamite, no cap. Got what you need, BDE, ecstasy, no cap, 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 no cap.
I'ma tell a man, hold up, body bad gal. Every time I come in at the dance, I'ma gonna tell a man bad. Better than anybody you see up on the track. No bad mind, no, me not in that. Gal, I move low key, yeah, baby God. I'm better than bad, I'm better than bad. 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 I'm better than bad. 1, everybody hands up, y'all, I go down. Me and my queen, then we wear the crown. 2, what you want to do? I wanna see my color come through. 3, look good to me. I wanna see your body moving up energy. And 4, they on the dance floor. Lift up your drink, give me more. Say, body bad girl. Hold up, body bad girl. Body bad girl. Hold up, body bad girl.
This one for the OGs and the Juvies. Who's that bringing the vibe? It's yours truly.